We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's Rodgers. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On the run, here's Hall. He'll get this across midfield to about the 49. It was Andre Cisco there to bring him down. Second down and 8. The master of play action, Rodgers. That is intercepted. Picked off by Foye Oluokun. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Now Lawrence. Now a screen set up for Etienne. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
The job of the offensive lineman is the key piece to a successful screenplay. They have to balance this fine line between stopping the defensive lineman from getting to the quarterback too quick, but also let that defensive lineman think he's got a free rush at the quarterback. That's the balance and the timing that made this play so successful, and they're able to pick up the first down.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Davis heading in motion. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense is right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
And the defense all over this one. They knock him down, it'll go down as a loss of 2.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Duvernay in motion. Quick throw, taken in. And he's in. Devin Duvernay. Touchdown, Jacksonville. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing, Rodgers. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it'll bring up second down.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. And that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. And instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
This ball is intercepted. Tyson Campbell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Duvernay in motion. A first down throw for Lawrence. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Devin Duvernay. Touchdown, Jaguars. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Off the play fake, Rodgers. That's caught by the tight end, Tyler Conklin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game. You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down. On the handoff, it's Hall running right. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter.
Jaguars 14, Jets nothing.
They face second down and 7. On play action, Rodgers. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Ball at the 3, second down and goal. And now movement up front. This crowd is making it tough down deep in the red zone. The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. Rodgers. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And he will dive into the end zone. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Jets. Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Jets are on the board. It's now 14-7. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zuerlein is out to kick this one off. Keelan Robinson to return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll run it once more with Etienne. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Mike, these are the spots that if I was a play caller, I think I'm calling up something down the field. You know the defense is really packed in tight, anticipating a run. Now's the time, play action and throw it over their head. They take a little bit more of a conservative approach, still get stopped for no gain, brings up 3rd and short.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for the first with Etienne.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's going to let this one go deep. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here's 1st and 10. Rodgers now. That's right side and brought in by Williams.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On the give, it's Hall. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, Rodgers. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Jets first down. They'll send a tight end in motion. It's first down, and it's Paul. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, it will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Catch is made. That is Williams. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They give to Hall. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. To throw is Rodgers. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Well, sometimes as a play caller, it's pretty easy. Get the ball into the hands of your best players. In this case, a wide receiver screen. Get it to him quick, get some blockers out in front, let him do the rest after the catch, and he picks up the first down.
They'll run. It's Hall. He is in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Zerline's kick, up and good. And the Jets will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Robinson. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They go play action for Lawrence. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, Not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle.
This one intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Mosley. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And he's going to have a first down here as they are into field goal range at the 27.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Mike Williams, the one he was looking for, and it'll bring up second down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Rodgers here on second down. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And the Jaguars are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. He's going to air this out for Davis. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
And now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
First down for Aaron. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Zerline's kick is good. And the Jets move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
17. Jaguars 14.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. On the return, it's Robinson. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Up the middle, here's Etienne. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
Open man is Davis. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards. 1st and 10. On the give, it's Etienne. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Here's Lawrence to throw. That's complete to Etienne.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd down, Lawrence. That caught by Davis. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Now Lawrence. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And that is incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
For the Jaguars field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars have tied it at 17.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Foye Oluokun with the play. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Another run here with Hall. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Javon Holland up to make the tackle. Here's a 3rd down and 4. The master of play action, Rodgers. Pass caught right side by Conklin. Call it a gain of 13. And the Jets have a 1st down. They'll run it out of the gun. And it's Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. On 1st down, they go right back to Hall. Room to run again. And he's got another one. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Jets. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. Zerline's kick. Up and good. And the Jets will go up by 7. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Robinson. Whoa! A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll try him left side with Etienne. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Once again, it's Etienne. Etienne has the 1st down, still going. 20, 15. The speed on display. He's in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So, no shortage of offense in this.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Play action now with Rodgers. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, You have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
A-Rod now to throw on first down. He's into space past the 25. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Rodgers to Wilson. Good for a Jets first down. They'll keep it on the ground. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll stick to the ground. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. The shotgun. This is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
They'll run. And this will be a Jaguars first down as the tackle's made at the 23-yard line.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to take this lead.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. This is intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Jets first down. That's quickly out to Williams. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll run here. And he will score again. Breece Hall. Touchdown, New York. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Zerline's kick. Up and good. And the Jets will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. A first down throw for Lawrence. Now he takes off. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one. All 3 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Now a screen set up for ETN. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll come up for 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best.
I had to take a chance on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Jets are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
At this point, Mike, it's just hard to trust him to make good decisions with the ball, which is really a shame. And we both had really high hopes for this quarterback coming into the game. He was able to shake off the first 2 picks, but then there's a 3rd, then there's a 4th. And now after this 5th, you have to strongly consider whether you want to sit this guy for the remainder of this game.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They put Wilson in motion. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Jets.
They will run it over center with Hall. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll go again with Hall. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Off the play fake, Rodgers. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Clock is stopped with 18 seconds remaining. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the run, here's Hall. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their 2nd as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. From the gun, Rodgers. He'll air this one out for Watkins.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Lawrence. He's going to air this out for Davis. And that's going to be incomplete.